Hello everyone. Well, today's the Uni Kuru Toga again. A lot of people seem to love that pencil, and I've got to say I'm one of them. It's not just one though, is it? Yeah, the price ranges from about $5 up to 150 plus for the collectible ones. Today we got one right back in the middle, about $50. It's the metal one, brand new. Kind of like it. I wonder if you guys are going to like it as well. Alright, so this is the really cheap one to start off with, right? So this is the original Uni Kuru Toga. It's 0.7mm. Nothing too fancy about it, but it has that kick-ass feature of being able to rotate the nib, not the nib, rotate the lead every time you take the pencil off the paper. It spins around a little bit. That means you don't end up with that sharp spot. You all know this. I'm sure you've seen plenty of Uni Kuru Togas. They've been around for a while. This one in particular is about $5. So you can get it at Officeworks here in Perth. You can get it in most places in Australia. It's not too hard to track down. Right, but then you go up in price a little bit. You get this one. So this one is the Roulette. The Roulette you can get for about $15 to $20. So we're talking Amazon. I don't think they've got them in Australia. Well, not in Perth. Probably some in eastern state stores like Pulp Addiction or Uni Kuru or yeah, a few of those other spots that people who know about pencils and pens like going to all the time. Yeah, so this is the Roulette. This one is a tad different in that it has a metallic grip section. It makes it feel quite professional. It looks a bit more like those rot ring pencils. Yeah, looks a bit more like an engineer's pencil. Feels a bit more substantial. I quite like this one. But mechanically it has exactly the same features as the regular one. Okay, then we go up to the Advanced upgrade. So I don't have the straight up Advanced. The Advanced, unlike the regular one and the Roulette, because in Western countries you tend to be a bit more cursive and not take your pencil off the paper as much as in Japan, they worked out that, well, for us it's going to be more appropriate to have the lead spin around twice as quick. So just to make sure that you don't get the blunting or the sharpening of the point on the edge when you have a different type of handwriting. Anyway, that's all nice. This one actually, it's not just that change of speed. It's also got this nice metal case on the outside. It's quite a thin layer of metal. Feels quite nice, sort of anodized metal. This little grippy section at the end here, and also you can sort of see through it. So you've all seen the video on these three. Really, we shouldn't be talking too much in detail. So we'll move through to the last one, which was the Dive. So this one's super duper special. It's still just as super duper special. It's still about $150, depending on which eBay seller you end up buying them from. What does it say there? So yeah, Uni Kuru Toga. It's a 0.5mm. And as you know, this one is special for a couple of reasons. One, because there's not many of them around. They were limited edition, haven't come back. Some nice collectible colors. It feels quite nice, it really does. The magnet in the cap, so that's nice. But then the other couple of things that make it super duper special, and that is here it has a number that tells you it goes from min to max, and there's a couple of in between settings here. So you can rotate that little toggle here, and what that does is determine how much of that lead is automatically extended when you take off the cap. So it's a pretty crazy feature. It's the only pen that I know of that does it. Certainly it's the only one that I have that does it. So yeah, you pull it out, and sure enough, there's a little bit of lead there just poking out the end. So that's kind of nice. And then the other thing with this one is, and this is the really special feature, and that's that when you run out of lead at the end, so you write, the thing's spinning around like all the other ones, but when you get to the end, you don't reach the end. It just keeps protruding a little bit more, and you can make that happen just by pushing on that little tiny metal part there, and it just pushes the lead out a little bit more. Look at that. See? All the way out to there already. Right, so these are the ones that you all know about already. There's nothing new here at all. Although, you know, any excuse to get out the Dive. Oh, I'm not gonna say no, because man, I love this pencil. Such a beautiful thing. Here's the new one. Here is the new one. Time for the unboxing. Dun, 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 dun. Here it is. It is the Uni Kuru Toga Metal, and it's the metal with silent blue, so not noisy blue. This is probably noisy blue, I guess. This is raucous party blue. Anyway, whatever. Noisy blue. Noisy blue it is. No, silent blue. Sorry. Getting confused. Silent blue. All right, so the box is quite nice. And it's 0.5, it says here. What noises can I make when I take the box apart? You guys really like weird noises like that, don't you? Jeez. What we got? Yeah, not much noise. It slipped nicely. Okay, there it is. Come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now it makes more sense. There it is, hey? Ooh, so right away, I felt something unusual there. I wonder if you can hear it. Listen to this. Yeah, so you run your fingers along it, and it just makes this sort of squeaky noise. Love that. That's when you get this sort of, etched surface finish there. It happens quite a bit in fountain pens. I've got a similar thing with a couple of Asphine pens with etched titanium or just, sandblasted titanium. This one isn't titanium, but yeah, it has this. It feels quite substantial. It feels more solid actually than the Advance Upgrade. This one here, it's really just on the outer layer. I'm curious to see what it's like on the inside. Hey, should we take it apart? What do you reckon? Well, hang on. What does it click like first? Well, that sounds different. It's quite a low frequency. Listen. Yeah. Normally a high frequency with this one. So let's try the other ones. Here we are. Yeah, click, much higher frequency. Listen. Okay, that's the standard one. Then you've got the Roulette. Again, quite high pitched. Advance Upgrade. Same. Right. The Dive. This one's very weird though. Have a listen. Doesn't really click. It sort of churns. But yeah, that metal one's weird. Have a listen now. Compared against these ones. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Lower frequency. Sounds more serious. All right, what's inside it? I tell you what, why don't we compare it against the Advance Upgrade? So I open this one up. Whew, I hope I can. See what's inside. Oh, that retracts properly. Yeah, wow, that's something different. So, forgotten about that. Yeah, the Advance Upgrade has a retractable little, what's that thing, the metal piece at the end there. I forget what that's called. I don't think it works here though. No, it doesn't. So this one might go in the new one. What about the Dive? No, the Dive. No, it doesn't either. It's kind of springy. No, so the Dive doesn't do it. And the Roulette, it also doesn't do it. Okay, so the new one, a bit more like the Roulette in terms of the mechanical piece there. So let's just see what happens when we take it apart. Let's do the Advance Upgrade first. So, okay, just unscrew the end, which I don't think is metal. No, I don't think so. I think that's a plastic piece. No, it feels like plastic. Yep, and then you've got, oh yeah, this slides off. Right? So the metal on the outside there, that's very pretty. That's the metallic piece, and then the inside's all plastic. Yeah, all right. So, and here you can see it work, right? So as you, well, let's extend the lead, and then as you press, you can see. Oh, maybe I need to zoom in for you. Hang on. Let's try this. So here we are. Yeah. So, focused. All right. Have a look. Should be something you can see there as it's rotating around. Yeah, there you go. See it. Every little tap, it just goes in and allows that little tiny bit of rotation. Yeah, okay. And I think, yeah, that just rotates freely. You can hear a ratchet in there. Yep. And the end, I think you can screw that off. Maybe? No. Thought you could. Does this come off? Oh yeah, this comes off. Okay, so the top part comes off as well. Whoa, look at that. Okay, there's all the leads. Leave them. I thought this little plastic piece could come off, surely. What about if I hold that? Maybe I can... No, it doesn't Oh, there we are. No, it has probably broken the lead. But yeah, that just popped out. Let's put all the leads over here, shall we? Yeah. So yeah, there's the mechanism. It's all plastic. Yeah, and as you press that, you can see that the bit that grips onto the lead just pops out there. And as you press on it, does that make a turn? Yeah, it's not that. So it's on the inside that it's doing it, I think. Oh no, here we go. Yeah, it is turning, just not as well. Why not? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been spinning around and wrecking it. Who knows? Anyway, let's have a look at the metal one, see if it's any different. Okay, so here it is. So all the bits there. Just keep them in focus so you can see them. Here we go. Okay. Let's zoom out a bit. Yep. No, the other way. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Let's have a picture. Go. All right. Metal. Here it is. All right. So first things first. That little piece on the end. Ooh, yeah, that's metal, definitely. Oh yeah. Oh, and there's another thing I forgot to check. Yeah, that end there, you can feel it's rubber on the inside. Bit of a, so that dampening thing that they said they've got. I don't know. Anyway, let's get it apart and see what we think. All right, so that's just pull. Does it twist? Yes, it does. This metal piece unscrews. Okay. Ooh, that is a lot thinner. That is a completely different mechanism. Yeah, wow, that's much thinner. All right, what about the top? Does this come off? All right, so we've got the rubber and we've got the leads. Yep, one more. Okay, chunk. There we go. Okay, does that come out any further? Probably. Yeah, I might just leave that, I think. Might come out, but I don't know if I want to break it right now. The main thing, actually, does this come off at all? Yeah, it does. Okay, that unscrews. Okay. That lid can come out too. Oop, hope so. Nah, broke it. Ah, well. It's all right. It's okay. All right. Main thing was I just wanted to see this thing here. So that's different. Compare it to this one. Yeah, it's very different, isn't it? Yeah, very different. I mean, that must, yeah, to get that spinning part into here would have taken effort. I'm very impressed, actually. I mean, it's expensive, right? These things are $50. You get those for about $20. I think even $17 on Amazon at the moment, I think. So it's really pricey, but grand scheme of things, you know, it's a writing implement. Yeah. Could be worse. Could be a Mont Blanc fountain pen. Anyway. Do you want to see what it writes like? Nah, no point. It's just a mechanical pencil. We know it spins. I reckon that's about all you need. All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, or night, or sleep well, or whatever. Bye.